quiet hum the city makes. Steam is rising from the streets below before the morning fully wakes. A coffee cup, a window seat, the rooftops painted soft and gold. Brooklyn breathing slow and warm, a brand new day for me to hold. Footsteps echo down the block, the bakery turns its first light on. A pigeon lifts above the wire and carries off the edge of dawn. The trains are humming underground, a rhythm only mornings know. I let it pull me out of sleep and tell me which way I should go. And oh, the sky is turning rose above the water, soft and wide. I feel the morning in my chest, a quiet fire I can't hide. Brooklyn sunrise, color me awake. Paint the windows gold for my sake. Every avenue is calling out my name. Nothing in this morning feels the same. Brooklyn sunrise, carry me along. Turn this quiet street into a song. I am only here, I am only now, underneath a sky that shows me how to begin again, to begin again. With the morning as my oldest friend. The river catches all the light and throws it back in shades of pearl. A ferry cuts a silver line across the waking of the world. I tie my shoes and step outside. The air is sharp and clean and new. There's a whole long day ahead of me and not a single thing to undo. So let the kettle sing, let the sidewalk shine, let the strangers pass in their own good time. I have got my coffee, I have got my song, and a Brooklyn morning to carry me along. Brooklyn sunrise, color me away. Every quiet moment mine to take. Soft and golden, slow and true, a morning made for starting new. I remember how it felt, this light, this air, this day. Brooklyn sunrise, here I go. Down the avenue and away. Bell above the doorway rings. I find my corner by the glass. The barista knows my order now and waves me forward as I pass. The milk is poured into a heart. The creamer swirls a caramel brown. There's nowhere I would rather be than here, awake in this small town. The windows fog with friendly steam. A dog is tied beside the door. A couple shares a single chair and laughs about the night before. Playing low, some old familiar tender tune, and Bedford Avenue rolls by in the gentle light of late morning June. And I could stay here all day long, Nothing pressing, nothing due, just the warmth between my hands and the whole world passing through. Coffee on Bedford, morning in my cup. Take it slow, no need to hurry up. Watch the city wander down the street. Find your rhythm, find your steady beat. Coffee on Bedford, sweet and warm and true. A little corner of the world for you. Let the hours melt like sugar in the heat. Every sip a small and quiet treat. I am here and that is all I need. On this Bedford morning I am freed. A painter sketches by the wall. A student turns a worn-out page. The whole of Brooklyn drifts on by, like actors on a gentle stage. I lift my cup and take it in. This ordinary golden hour, the simple grace of being here, and letting morning be the power. No emails and no clock, no worry and no rush, just the hiss of the machine and the comfortable hush of a cafe in the morning, where the light comes pouring in. And a coffee on Bedford is the best way to begin. Coffee on Bedford, morning in my cup. Take it slow, no need to hurry up. One more sip before I go out into the morning glow. The city's waiting, soft and wide, but I'll keep this warmth inside. Coffee on Bedford, sweet and true. A perfect way to start anew. The cables rise like silver harps, strung between the earth and sky. The river churns 100 feet below the boards as I walk by. Manhattan glitters straight ahead, a wall of glass and morning gold. And every step I take across feels like a story being told. The wind is bold and full of salt. It tugs my jacket, lifts my hair. A cyclist rings a little bell and weaves on through the open air. The towers hold the cables tight, stone arches reaching for the blue. I am a single walking soul among the millions passing through. And the city's getting closer now, with every step I take. There's a whole new day in front of me, and a whole new path to make. Crossing the bridge into the light, Manhattan rising tall and bright. breath above the tide. The whole of Brooklyn sits behind, the whole of Manhattan just outside. 1,000 windows catch the sun and throw it back in shards of flame. The bridge connects the then and now, and nothing ever stays the same. So I'll keep on walking with the wind at my back, the city before me and the bridge as my track. Every cable singing, every plank a drum, and the river keeps rolling as the morning comes. Crossing the bridge into the light, Manhattan rising tall and bright. Almost there, I'm almost through to a day that's bright and new. The boards beneath me, sky above, walk across the thing I love. Crossing the bridge, the water wide, and the whole of the city on the other side. The crates of green stacked on the curb, the fishmonger calls out his price. The steam from dumplings fills the air and rises sweet with ginger spice. A grandmother selects her fruit with careful hands and knowing eyes. The morning here is wide awake and full of color and surprise. Red lanterns sway above the street, still strung from some forgotten night. A butcher hangs his ducks to gleam, a roasted amber in the light. The sidewalks packed from wall to wall, a river made of busy feet. And I am just a single drop in all this living, breathing street. And I let the morning carry me through the noise and through the glow. There's 100 years of stories here in every face and every row. Chinatown morning, alive and loud. Find your footing in the moving crowd. Steam and spices, lanterns overhead. Follow where the busy streets have led. Chinatown morning, color everywhere. Markets spilling out into the air. Take it in, the rush, the shout, the song. This is where the city's beating strong. I am here and I am wide awake in a morning that no one could fake. A bakery sells its lotus buns, a tea house pours its first warm brown. The herbs are weighed on ancient scales with roots and leaves all neatly bound. I buy an orange sweet and bright and peel it walking down the lane. The morning hums 100 tongues and not a single word in vain. So let the markets roar, let the kitchen steam, let the morning rush like a living dream. I am just passing through, but I'll carry this away. The color and the chaos of a Chinatown day. Chinatown morning, alive and loud. A single drop in the moving crowd. Orange peeled and morning bright. The street awash in golden light. I'll remember how it felt, this noise, this glow, this day. Chinatown morning, full and warm, as I wander on my way. cobblestones beneath my feet are worn to silver in between. A window dressed in winter coats, a mannequin in muted gray. I press my hand against the glass and let the morning slip away. A gallery is opening up, its bright white walls and quiet art. A flower stall on every block, a little color for the heart. I am not buying, only looking, letting beauty pass me by. A perfect coat I'll never own, beneath a clear and cloudless sky. And it's enough to simply walk and let the windows tell their tale. The luxury of having time to wander slow and never fail. SoHo window shopping, taking it slow, watching all the pretty pictures glow. Cobblestones and cast iron in the sun, a leisurely and lovely afternoon's begun. SoHo window shopping, easy and free, the whole of this fine neighborhood for me. I don't need to own a single thing, just the morning and the joy that walking brings. I am rich in time and rich in light on these SoHo streets, so clean and bright. A couture dress behind the glass, a pair of shoes I'll never wear, a bookshop with its windows full of stories waiting everywhere. I trail my fingers down the block and smile at nothing in the air. The kind of morning made for this, slow and golden, free of care. No bags to carry home, no money I must spend, just the windows and the light and a street without an end. The beauty of the looking, the pleasure of the slow. A SoHo morning's window with nowhere I must go. SoHo window shopping, taking it slow, watching all the pretty pictures glow. One more window, one more block, before I let the morning stop. Cobblestones and golden glass, and the lovely time I let it pass. SoHo window shopping, easy and free, the whole of this fine morning made for me. The arch stands white against the sky, a doorway leading nowhere new. The fountain throws its silver up and lets it fall in sheets of blue. A violinist plays for coins, his case held open at his feet, and all the morning gathers round to listen on the sun-warmed seat. A chess game in the corner shade, two old men locked in silent war. A student with her coffee cup reads on a bench beside the door. A dog chases a tennis ball, a toddler laughs and claps her hands. The whole of life is gathered here in all its small and gentle bands. And I sit down to take it in and let the fountain be my song. A pause inside the moving day, a place where I can just belong. A pause in Washington Square, the morning still. Let the fountain spray me where it will. Music drifting up from worn guitar strings. Watch the city show me all its little things. A pause in Washington Square, sweet and slow. A place to sit before I have to go. Every stranger here a story of their own, and for a moment I am not alone. I am part of this living square, this pause inside the morning air. The violin climbs sweet and high, and someone drops a folded bill. The pigeons scatter, then return to peck the crumbs and have their fill. I close my eyes and feel the sun, and hear the water fall and rise. A perfect ordinary pause beneath the wide and open skies. So let the music play, let the fountain sing, let the morning hold me in its gentle wing. I have got my moment in this sunlit square, the pause I needed and the time to spare. A pause in Washington Square, the morning still. Let the fountain spray me where it will. One more song before I rise and meet the day with open eyes. Music drifting, water bright, and the square awash in morning light. A pause in Washington Square, sweet and slow. And now it's time for me to go. The old rail line is planted green, a garden lifted off the ground. The grasses sway above the cars, the traffic murmuring around. Below me runs the busy street, above me runs the open sky. And I am walking in between on a ribbon stretching by. Wildflowers grow between the rails that used to carry freight and coal. Now they carry only feet and the slow unwinding of the soul. the city humming down below. Take your time and take it in. There's nowhere that you have to go. I am walking through a garden in the air. A little slice of peace beyond compare. A fountain set into the path where children dip their dusty feet. A vendor sells his lemonade and cools the walkers in the heat. The towers rise on either side, all glass and steel and afternoon. And I keep walking, slow and free, beneath the high and hazy moon, pale noon. So let the gardens grow, let the old rails rest, let the city hum below while I walk the high line's crest. A path above the traffic, a garden in the sky, a perfect afternoon to spend just letting it roll by. Highline walk above the world, a green path through the steel and stone. One more bench, one more view before the afternoon is through. Wildflowers and the open air, and the city humming everywhere. Highline walk, the sky so wide, and the whole of the day on the other side. A table set on cobblestone, beneath the striped and faded shade. A glass of water, beaded cold, and lemonade the owner made. The menu chalked upon a board, a special soup, a fresh baked bread. The village hums its afternoon, with nothing pressing, nothing dread. The waiter knows the regulars and greets them all by friendly name. A poet scribbles in the corner, a painter sketches just the same. The brownstones lean their warm red faces over windows full of flowers, and lunch becomes a lazy thing that stretches over golden hours. And I lift my glass and take a sip and let the afternoon roll on. There's a little jazz from somewhere near, and the village hums its song. Lunch in Greenwich Village, slow and sweet. A quiet table on a crooked street. Watch the neighborhood drift gently by, underneath a soft and hazy sky. Lunch in Greenwich Village, warm and kind. Leave the morning's hurry far behind. Every bite a small and tender grace, a perfect, easy, unhurried place. I am here and there's nowhere else to be. On this village afternoon, wild and free. plate arrives all warm and full, a simple dish but made with care, the kind of meal that tastes of home and makes you glad that you are there. I eat it slow and watch the street, the cyclists, strollers, dogs and prams, the whole of life parading by, while I sit easy where I am. No clock to chase me off, no table I must leave, just the afternoon and lunch and nothing up my sleeve. The village wrapped around me like an old and gentle friend, a meal that I could linger over, hoping it would never end. Lunch in Greenwich Village, slow and sweet, a quiet table on a crooked street. One more bite before I rise and meet the afternoon's bright skies. The village humming soft and warm, and the day in lovely form. Lunch in Greenwich Village, warm and kind, and the whole of the day still left behind. The pre-war buildings stand so proud, their awnings green, their stonework gray. The doormen tip their caps and smile at everyone who comes their way. The plane trees line the avenue, their leaves are soft and dappled green. And here the city slows its pace to something gentler, more serene. A bookshop on the corner waits, its windows stacked with worn-out spines. A bakery sends out its scent of cinnamon and warm designs. The brownstones hold 100 years of letters written, lives well lived. And walking here I feel them all, the love that all these walls have given. And I think of all the stories here, behind each window, every door, the lives that fill these quiet streets in the seasons long before. Letters from the Upper West, soft and true. Every brownstone holds a tale or two. Walk the avenue beneath the trees, and let the gentle afternoon appease. Letters from the Upper West, warm and old, a neighborhood of stories yet untold. Every doorway whispers something kind, every window holds a peaceful mind. in the gentle Upper West Side way. Her grandmother walks slow with cane and greets the grocer by his name. A child runs to meet the dog, and neither of them feels the same. The afternoon is amber soft, the kind that settles in the bone. And here, among these gentle streets, I never feel quite so alone. So let the trees keep swaying, let the doormen tip their hats, let the brownstones keep their secrets and their 100-year-old chats. I am only passing through, but I'll carry this away, the quiet kind elegance of an Upper West Side day. Letters from the Upper West, soft and true. Every brownstone holds a tale or two. One more block beneath the trees before the afternoon slow ease. The avenue all amber warm, and the neighborhood in gentle form. Letters from the Upper West, warm and old, and 1,000 quiet stories told. The meadow opens wide and green, a sea of grass among the stone. The skyline rises all around, but here the trees have made a home. The sunlight pours through golden leaves and dapples all the winding ways. A rowboat drifts upon the lake in the soft and amber afternoon haze. A saxophone beneath the bridge sends echoes through the cool stone arch. A jogger passes, headphones on, keeping to her steady march. The carriage horses clop along, the bikers ring their cheerful bells, and all the city seems to pause inside these green and golden dells. And I lie down upon the grass and watch the clouds go drifting by, a patch of peace inside the rush, beneath the wide and open sky. Central Park in gold, the afternoon, a green and golden world beneath the moon pale sky. Skyscrapers ringing all around, but here the grass and trees and water lie. Central Park in gold, the lights so warm, a pocket of the country in the storm of all the rushing city, all the noise. Here is where the soul recovers all its joys. I am lying blows its spray, the angel watching over all. The Bow Bridge arches white and clean above the water's gentle fall. I walk the paths that wind and turn through groves of elm and beds of rose, and every step feels like a gift, the kind the golden hour bestows. So let the meadow shine, let the rowboats drift, let the golden afternoon be the city's gift. A country in the concrete, a garden in the gold, a central park in autumn light, for me to have and hold. Central Park in gold, the afternoon, a green and golden world beneath the sky. One more meadow, one more lake before the golden light I take. Skyscrapers ringing, trees below, and the whole park lit in amber glow. Central Park in gold, the lights so warm, and the city held in gentle form. Hey, the brownstones glow a warm red brown, their stoops alive with friendly talk. A radio spills soul and groove and follows me along the walk. The barber shop is full of laughs, the church bells ring across the street, and everywhere I turn I feel a rhythm and a steady beat. A mural painted bold and bright of heroes who have walked this ground. The history is in the air and in the music all around. A trumpet from an open door, a choir warming up to sing. In Harlem in the afternoon is the warmest, realest kind of thing. And I let the soul wash over me and feel it deep down in my bones. There's a power in these streets today that speaks in joyful tones. Harlem afternoon, alive and soulful, sweet, a rhythm rising up from every street. Gospel, jazz, and soul all in the air, a warmth and a welcome everywhere. Yeah. Harlem afternoon, the realest kind of gold, a neighborhood of stories proud and bold. Let the music carry me along, every corner ringing with a song. I am part of this living, breathing place. This Harlem afternoon, this one, this grace. A jazz club opens up its doors and lets the cool air carry sound. A vendor sells his sweet ribs hot, the smoke and spice all swirling round. The kids are playing in the spray that bursts up from the fire hydrant, and all of Harlem hums along in a chorus warm and vibrant. So let the soul keep playing, let the gospel rise, let the trumpet and the choir lift up to the skies. I am only passing through, but I'll carry this away, the soul and the warmth of a Harlem afternoon day. began to fall, and all at once the avenue was glittering with a silver shawl. The umbrellas bloomed like flowers in black and red and polka dot, and I ducked beneath an awning's edge and watched the rain from my dry spot. The taxis hissed along the street, their yellow doubled in the wet. The shop windows glowed warm and gold, the warmest light I'd ever met. A couple shared a single coat and ran and laughed across the way. And Fifth Avenue in falling rain became the loveliest part of day. And I didn't mind the getting wet, I didn't mind the sudden gray. There's a magic in the city rain that washes all the dust away. Rain on Fifth Avenue, soft and gray. Watch the silver wash the day away. Umbrellas blooming, windows glowing warm, a cozy kind of beauty in the storm. Rain on Fifth Avenue, slow and sweet. Watch the puddles mirror all the street. Let it fall, I don't mind. There's a peace in rainy weather hard to find. I am sheltered here and watching it come down. The loveliest rain in all the town. A flower vendor wraps his blooms in plastic from the gentle rain. The doorman holds a giant black umbrella sheltering the lane. The gutters run like little streams and carry petals out to sea. And I just stand and take it in, the rain, the gold, the mystery. So let the rain keep falling, let the windows glow, let the avenue keep shining in the silver flow. I have got my shelter and my warm dry spot, and a rainy Fifth Avenue is the best thing I have got. Rain on Fifth Avenue, soft and gray. Watch the silver wash the day away. One more minute in the rain before I run and catch my train. Umbrellas blooming, windows warm, and the beauty in the gentle storm. Rain on Fifth Avenue, slow and sweet, and the silver shining on the street. The sun is sinking low and wide, and and setting all the river gold. The Jersey skyline catches fire, 1,000 windows turn to gold. The piers stretch out into the glow, the water rippling rose and flame, and everyone has paused to watch the day go out the way it came. A sailboat drifts across the light, its white sail tinged with amber hue. The joggers slow along the path to watch the sky turn every shade of blue. A couple leans against the rail and shares the silence of the view, and all of us are gathered here to watch the day's last grand adieu. And I stand still and take it in, the way the sky gives up its light, a slow and golden ceremony before the coming of the night. Sunset over the Hudson, golden rose. Watch the river take the day to its close. The sky on fire, the water on the glow, a peaceful end to everything I know. Sunset over the Hudson, soft and grand, the whole horizon glowing where I stand. Let the day go gently, let it fall, this golden evening worth it all. I am standing in the last warm light before the city turns to night. The towers catch the dying sun and hold it glowing in their glass. The clouds are streaked with violet now, the golden moments start to pass. A ferry cuts across the roads, its lights just starting to come on. And slowly, softly, gold to gray, the lovely Hudson sunset's gone. So let the sun go down, let the river hold the gold, let the evening settle soft on the young and on the old. I have watched the day's last fire on the water, on the glass, a Hudson sunset given freely, and I let the moment pass. Sunset over the Hudson, golden rose. Watch the river take the day to its close. One more moment in the glow before the evening starts to grow. The sky on fire, the water bright, and the gentle coming of the night. Sunset over the Hudson, soft and grand, and the gold still warm upon my hand. candle flickers on the cloth. The wine is poured a deep dark red. The waiter brings the warm fresh bread, and every word goes left unsaid. The string of lights above the street glows golden in the evening air. And here a table set for two. There's nowhere else I'd rather share. An accordion plays soft and slow from somewhere down the narrow lane. The smell of garlic, basil bread drifts warm against the window pane. The checkered cloth, the dripping wax, the candlelight upon your face, and all of little Italy becomes a warm and tender place. And I reach across and take your hand and feel the evening settle in. There's nothing in the world tonight but this warm light and your soft skin. A table for two in Little Italy sweet. Candlelight upon the cobbled street. The wine, the bread, the music soft and low. A perfect evening, nowhere else to go. A table for two in Little Italy warm, sheltered from the city and the storm. Just the two of us in the golden light, and the loveliest, most tender kind of night. I am here with you, and that is all I need. On this Little Italy evening, I am free. The pasta steams upon the plate. The sauce are rich and ruby red. We share a single tiramisu, and every sweet and loving word is said. The lights above us softly sway. The accordion plays one more tune, and here in Little Italy we linger underneath the moon. So let the candle burn, let the wine flow slow, let the music drift and the evening glow. I have got my table and I have got you, and a Little Italy evening made for just we two. A table for two in Little Italy sweet. Candlelight upon the cobbled street. One more glass before we rise and meet the city's evening skies. The wine, the bread, the music low, and the golden tender glow. A table for two in Little Italy warm, and you here safe within my arm. Da-dum-dum-dum, yeah. down a stairway off the street, a door that glows a dusky red, a basement room of velvet dark, where every word goes soft and sad. The piano whispers in the corner, the bass walks slow and deep and low, and in the smoky golden dim, the whole West Village starts to glow. A trumpet rises sweet and blue and bends the night around its sound. The candles flicker on the tables, and every soul leans in around. A singer steps up to the mic, her voice a velvet, smoky thing. And in this little basement room, the whole of New York starts to sing. And I sink down into my chair and let the music take me low. There's a magic in this midnight room that only the night can know. Jazz night in the West Village, smoky and slow. A basement room where the warm lights glow. The trumpet, the piano, the bass walking deep, the kind of music that you wanna keep. Jazz night in the West Village, sultry and blue. A velvet midnight made for me and you. Let the saxophone cry sweet and low, and the whole West Village start to glow. I am sinking into music, deep and warm on a jazz night, sheltered from the storm. The saxophone steps up to play and cries along an aching note. The whole room holds its breath to hear the blue and bending thing it wrote. The drummer brushes soft and slow. The bass walks on into the night, and I am lost inside the sound, the smoky, blue and golden light. So let the trumpet cry, let the piano roll, let the bass walk deep down into my soul. I have got my table in the smoky dim, in a West Village jazz night filled up to the brim. Jazz night in the West Village, smoky and slow. A basement room where the warm lights glow. One more song before I climb the stairs back up to city time. The trumpet, piano, bass, so deep in the music that I'll always keep. Jazz night in the West Village, sultry and blue, and a velvet midnight seeing me through. With waiting feet, the headlight glows from down the dark. The train arrives with screaming brakes and opens up with one bright spark. I find a seat against the glass and watch my own reflection ride the tunnel rushing past in black, of the world outside. The lights flick on and off and on, the car sways gently side to side. A musician plays for scattered coins, a sleeper takes the longer ride. A couple whispers in the back, a reader turns a worn-out page, and all of us are carried on across the night, from stage to stage. And I watch the stations rushing by, their talent light a blur of gold, a river running underground through the city's beating secret hold. Subway lights flickering by, a river running underneath the sky. The whole of New York carried on the rails, through the dark on its electric trails. Subway lights, the gentle sway, carrying us all along our way. Let the tunnel rush, let the lights flick on through the underground until the night is gone. I am riding through the heart of the machine, on the subway lights, the strangest, loveliest scene. We surface on a bridge of steel, and all at once the city's there. A million lights spread wide below and glittering in the cool night air. Then back into the tunnel dark, the lights flick off, the lights flick on, and we are carried on again through the long and gentle night alone. So let the train keep rolling, let the lights keep their flicker, let the city carry me as my heartbeat goes quicker. I am part of all this motion, part of all this underground, a single light among the millions in the city's secret sound. Subway lights flickering by, a river running underneath the sky. One more station, one more stop, door swings open to the air, and all at once the city's there. A million lights spread far below, and glittering everywhere. The wind is cool against my face, the skyline cut against the dark. 1,000 towers blazing bright, each window like a tiny spark. The traffic hums a distant song, a river far beneath my feet. The horns and sirens softened now to something almost gentle, sweet. The Empire State stands tall and lit, a beacon in the velvet night. And from up here, the whole of it is one vast field of living light. And I lean against the rooftop rail and take the whole great city in. There's a wonder rising in my chest for all the life and light within. Rooftop over Manhattan, the city below. A million lights in a glittering show. The whole of New York spread beneath my feet. Every tower, every glowing street. Rooftop over Manhattan, wide and bright. The breathtaking heart of the velvet night. Let the wind blow soft, let the lights all blaze. I could stand right here for 1,000 days. I'm standing on the roof of all I know, watching all the living glittering glow. The bridges arc in strings of gold across the dark and shining sound. The planes blink slow across the sky, the whole great city wrapped around. I see it all from way up here, the beauty and the endless light, the grandest thing I've ever seen. The whole of Manhattan, the whole of night. So let the city glitter, let the towers blaze, let the whole of Manhattan fill me up with praise. I'm standing on a rooftop with the night spread wide, and a million glittering spire lit against the night, its crown a glowing beacon bright, a tower made of dreams and light. I've seen it in 100 films, I've dreamed of it 1,000 times, and now I stand beneath it real and hear the city's hopeful chimes. The colors change upon its crown, from gold to blue to rose to white, a different dream for every night, a different shade of pure delight. And all around its glowing base, the city dreams its million dreams of all that's possible and bright, beyond what anybody seems. And I tilt my head back, look straight up at the glowing tower in the sky, and I feel my own dreams rising too, as high as that great spire is high. Empire State of Dreams, glowing bright, a tower full of hope against the night, every color lighting up the crown, the brightest dream in all the town. Empire State of Dreams, reach up high, as tall as that great spire in the sky. Let the city dream its million dreams of all the bright and possible it seems. I am standing in the glow of all I wanna be, in the Empire State of Dreams, alive and free. And maybe all of us down here are reaching for that glowing crown, the dreamers and the strivers all in this great and shining town. The tower lifts us all a little higher than we were before, a glowing promise in the night that there is always something more. So let the spire glow, let the colors change, let the whole of the city dream beyond its range. I am reaching for the tower, I am reaching for the light, I am dreaming my own dream in the Empire State of Night. Empire State of Dreams, glowing bright, a tower full of hope against the night. One more look up at the crown, the brightest dream in all the town. Every color, every glow, and the dreams that rise and grow. Empire State of Dreams, reach up high, and the whole of my heart in the sky. The day is folding into night, the lights are softening one by one. The streets grow quiet, slow and calm. The long and lovely day is done. I walk back home beneath the glow. My feet are tired, my heart is full of everything this day has been. This bright and beautiful, wonderful pull. The deli on the corner hums its last few customers inside. A cat sits in a windowsill and watches as the night turns wide. The taxis thin out on the street. The city breathes a softer sound, and slowly, gently, light by light, the greatest city settles down. And I think of all that I have seen, from Brooklyn's dawn to Harlem's song, the bridges and the golden parks in the day that carried me along. Good night, New York, the day is done. From the morning to the setting sun, thank you for the bridges and the light. Thank you for this long and lovely night. Good night, New York, sleep soft and deep, with all your million dreams to keep. I have walked your streets from dawn to dark, and you have left a glowing mark on my heart, on my soul, on everything I am. Good night, New York, good night, I am. I climb the stairs to my small room and open up the window wide. The city hums its lullaby, and the cool night air drifts inside. I lay my head down, close my eyes, and let the city sing me low. A gentle, glowing, distant hum, the sweetest sound I'll ever know. So good night to the bridges, good night to the parks, good night to the rivers and the glowing sparks. Good night to the jazz clubs and the rooftop view. Good night, sweet New York, and thank you, thank you. Good night, New York, the day is done. From the morning to the setting sun, now I'll close my tired eyes beneath your soft and glowing skies. Thank you for the light, the song, the day, and the way you carried me away. Good night, New York, sleep soft and deep, and hold me gently as I sleep.